Welcome to day number 16 of our 21-day challenge of prayer, fasting, and intercession. Well, since we began this 21-day Daniel's fast, we put a name that it intrigued me, and I wanted to focus on that this next couple of days as we finish off this 21-day Daniel's fast and 21-day challenge. And it's that, a challenge. I began to wonder, I'm like, why is this named a challenge? Why did we put a challenge? Sometimes during a fast, we have to sacrifice things that we enjoy, sacrifice the flesh to go ahead and feed the spirit. So believe it or not, it becomes a challenge, it becomes a sacrifice. But there's key words and key tools that I want to speak to you about today that will help you continue this fast, continue this challenge throughout the rest of this year, not just for the 21 days. Now, 21-day challenge. A challenge. What is a challenge? A challenge, based on the dictionary, it's a call to engage in a contest, fight, or competition. It's a call to confrontation. It's a questioning of a statement or fact, a demand or justification or explanation. We have called to confrontation our flesh. We have called to engage in our own being so we could feed the spirit in these 21 days. When I think of the word challenge, I think of competition, activities, a main one, sports. After Saul became the Apostle Paul, his life after was nothing but a challenge. Preaching the gospel of Christ to everyone, traveling to speak of the greatness of God. He was just anywhere and everywhere at all times. Paul wrote a third of the New Testament, and it says that he wrote to Timothy. He gives him instruction, gives him guidance, and gives him direction. Now, there's something key that the Apostle Paul says to Timothy, and it's in 2 Timothy chapter 4, verse 7, and it says, I have fought the good fight, I have finished the race, I have kept the faith. The Apostle Paul makes it direct and to the point. He fought the good fight, he finished the race, and he kept the faith. Now, interesting words and interesting statements that I just want to talk real quickly to you today, and it's, he fought the good fight. To fight the good fight, or just to fight, in regular terms, is to struggle with something. He finished the race. He brought to a completion the race, and he kept the faith. He retained in his position to maintain the faith. Now, let's break it down even more. The word fought and he fought the good fight in the Greek is agonizomai, and it's to contend with adversities, to obtain something. The second statement, finished, he finished the race. In the Greek is teleoi, and it means to complete, to fulfill, to end. And the third statement, he kept the faith. The word kept or to keep in the Greek is tereo, and it means to guard. Paul says, I have contended with adversary. I have fulfilled the race. I have guarded the faith. The Apostle Paul in this verse makes it clear that he doesn't attempt to do what he said. He doesn't attempt. He doesn't plan on doing it. He doesn't just throw it out there that he maybe just do it. No. He says, I have fought the good fight. I have finished the race. I have kept the faith. So you see, the Apostle Paul, he wanted to make sure that for him to say that he had to back it up, and for him to back it up is because he actually experienced, I have fought the good fight, I have finished the race, and I have kept the faith. First, he was so sure of what he had completed while working for God, and second, he wanted Timothy to know if Paul could do it, then he could do it as well. You see, throughout the Apostle Paul's ministry, it was a challenge. He was in many different occasions confronted, questioned, but that never stopped and continued with the will of God in his life. Yes, like he says, he fought, he struggled, but it was a good fight. He finished the race. He didn't just start it, he finished it. Let me tell you, it's very exciting to see when you start a business. It's exciting to start up a plan that you have these goals. It's exciting to start them up. But it's more exciting when you see those stuff that you started fulfilled come to a completion, come to an end. He kept the faith. He kept it. What does that mean? He guarded it. He guarded it so well that he didn't want anyone to shake him off and say negative things about what, because he was so sure of his faith in God. He didn't want to compromise that. So what did he do? He kept it. He guarded it. He secured it. He didn't let anything or anyone compromise his faith in God. Why? Because he guarded it. He secured it. Day number 16. I challenge you during this 21-day challenge of prayer, fasting, and intercession to fight the good fight, to finish the race, and the rest of it, keep that faith. We'll see you tomorrow as we continue and finish off these next couple of days.